subscriptions.
It's a good one. You guys will like it.
Leyline of the Void.
It's a Leyline of the Void for sure.
Oh, no.
Rob's commander is going to be fucking massive. Don't tell anybody I should have listened to Amar, all right?
Well, this is getting clipped.
Oh, nice. Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I can't wait for this VOD.
Yo, what's his social? Hit me with them digis.
That's the
Yo, anyone got his
now
credit
people
card?
are going to know where to find him.
I'll put mine in the chat.
Whoa, crazy.
I'll use 8 mana.
Nice.
That's a good social. Yo, there are so many different ways to support us, and the actual best one is going over to bonfire.com and picking up some of our sweet merch so everyone can know who the badass is when you walk into the LGS.
Oh, mental misplay. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, snap.
Mental misplay?
Oh, from Miss Wilmington? Mental misplay? What's up?
That sounds like something Stuart does all the time.
That's a big cEDH channel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, thanks, man.
It's a homie. He's a Marin player, just like me.
Oh, God. Never mind. All of this dude. Marin players. Who else think of you?
Definitely. I just got one. I'm super pumped. I've never had one before. I finally copped one.
You never had a Mox Opal?
Never had a Mox Opal, bro. Finally.
Jeez, I've had like 3 different. I've had 3 different versions. That's crazy, Alan.
Yeah, I just went to the bathroom the other day, and instead of toilet paper, they're handing out Mox Opal. How are you missing out on this? Cast 2 mana vaults?
Oh, did you explode?
They're exiled.
Yeah, they're
exiled because of
Oh, because of Dothi. What a shitty card that is.
They're in
Why
the
is that
void
card-
for sure. They're Voidwalker is the most horrible, most pushed. It fucking tilts me so bad.
For 2 mana, they made the text. They had so much text on it. They had to make the font smaller. In those cards.
It slaps so hard.
I fucking hate you, Alan.
Wow, it's my fault. Wow.
Wait, that's Phil that has it? I fucking hate you, Phil. That's bullshit.
Definitely. This video wouldn't be possible without moxfield.com. They are the best deck building website on the entire internet. Go make an account. It's free. Give us a follow, and we'll see you out there. I can't wait to see your list. Love seeing it. We're playing some spicy. We're playing not just any commander. We're playing the cEDH tonight. It is spicy as fuck out here. Don't touch your peel.
What? Sorry?
What? It's very spicy.
Okay, so you did say don't touch your pee hole. I'm just trying I was like, man, I really misheard Alan there. I did not.
Yeah, I'm at 18 yet, so 1 more and I'm done.
We can see your hand, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like that anime move where like it zooms in on their face and it's a swing.
Hold on.
Actually.
Wait, can I do it?
Can you zoom in? Oh,
Beautiful.
Mental Misplay is proud to be Quivertime ambassadors. Use the affiliate link down below and the code BIGDRAWS at checkout to help out the channel and get a sweet discount on one of the best MTG accessories on the market.
I'm not on top. I have 1 Dragon out.
Now feels touchable, and I think that there's value in that. There's value in the fact that the dragon player feels touchable.
This is some mind games, bro. Kuro is out
and
here.
what if I also touch the dragon player?
Whoa! All right, we're touching.
Well, I mean,
No touchy.
I mean, how often are you going to be ready for the dragon?
What if I can say I can just touch both of you right now?
Whoa, this is getting crazy.
I mean, I suppose you could touch both of us right now, then. But I'm saying for the
man,
future.
I'm gonna touch both of you so much right now.
Yeah. So with the white mana, I will. Well, maybe now is not the time to do that anymore because everything's changed.
When the fucking Fire Nation attacks, yeah, that's what fucking happens. Yeah, I want the chat to roll. So it's just 1D, I don't know, 1D even, just roll, exclamation point, roll, and have it be an even number. And
This determines game.
And if it's evens, I'm safe, and if it's odds, I'm gonna die.
Honestly, not gonna lie,
Carnage.
this is the most epic game ever.
Wow, 2 1s. Buddha Spoon and Carnage both rolls, and both of them were a fucking 1.
You got there, Jimmy.
Dead, super dead. Snake eyes too. Fuck.
Dead, dude. What is happening?
Good game. Oh my god.
What is this game called Magic?
Shit. Yeah. So I have 20 mana floating.
No.
I'm going to use 8 of it to cast a World Fire.
There it is. Yup. You did it.
So,
You've lived the dream.
I've lived the dream. So we exile our hands, everything. We just get rid of everything.
Oh, look. Okay. An artist-proof fledgling gym? All right. Hell yeah. Signed? That's the kind of shit we get up to out here. Oh, the Kessing's Cage Breakers. That's in Marin. Good thing I'm looking, huh? Holy shit.
Chat's telling me that that's Kark and Sakashima. No, I want one with buyback without coin flips. It'll go way faster. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, Ken, if you're in chat right now, we all hate that deck.
He just decided.
I'm holding you.
Oh, you got my
Ready, set.
Nice. I got it. All right, throw it. There you go. Up it goes. Or target Rexy.
Yeah, like it's absolutely wild.
It's fucking insane.
When you been there?
I've been
with the Mike and something.
Yeah, the Ballista, the Necrotic Ooze, and the Devourer. The what is it? The Trisket, the Dorito, and the Dip. We got the fucking snack attack ready to go. There are so many different ways to support Mental Misplay, and Patreon is the actual best way to support us directly. That doesn't mean you should cancel your shirt order, though.
I mean, Scoots is cranking some hogs over here. Right?
We're waiting on him. He's cranking something.
Wandering Arcade
He's
cranks
cranking
hogs.
hogs. One specific.
Oh, the Asharn.
I got a pregame action.
What you got?
I got take this whole breacher and rip it in half.
This will be. I'll fuck with this. I'll fuck directly with it.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Direct fucking.
Yep. Big fuck.
Wow.
I will Mana Crypt. Mox Opal.
Oh no, what is going on here?
Trinisphere.
Oh my god.
This is really unfortunate. Oh no.
I'm out. GG.
Turn 2.
Yep.
The Murphic Pool.
Burgeoning.
Oh my god.
Wow. Alan. I gotta need you to calm down just a little bit.
No, I'm super pumped on Burgeoning right now.
So Seedborn Muse is earning its spot, I think.
Yeah.
The ban list, right? Let's go.
Yeah,
nice. Got
you're
him.
right. Let me talk to Sheldon.
Untap, upkeep, crypt.
Oh
my gosh, I'm a literal god.
Okay, so here's this really cool fact I learned is that I've never seen Alan win a game of Magic before. So
Are you serious?
yeah, I've never watched him win a game.
That's so good.
So let's go 1 for Hope of Guy Fury.
Yes.
Hope of Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Oh my god. I need an altar right now.
Yeah, there's gonna be so much badass fire on that.
There's just gonna be like Guy Fieri and then a big thought bubble about like what his hope is. Wait, what was the joke?
I guess that's my job. I said we're here to Netflix and chillax a Mundar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm glad that you've broken the ice on it. Now it's good to go.
That joke has never been made.
Yeah, honestly,
Really
it's
strong.
right there this whole time.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Low hanging fruit.
Want to give a huge shout out as always to Moxfield. Nice. Love that. That was awesome.
love it.
Damn it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get Elvish Spirit Guide into my hand, and then I'm gonna exile it for a green, and I'm gonna pay for
Wow, the fucking
Okay.
big brain plays.
Okay. Yep.
Ding.
Well, guys, thanks for watching tonight. We're shutting it down. Cyrus. We're not even going to raid anybody. We'll probably take a couple weeks off also. So thanks for the decent run. Decent run, I would say at best. So Cyrus, shut it down. Shut it down, Cyrus.
I'm not even gonna hit the stop stream button. I'm just closing OBS.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Alt F4, just Alt F4 every.
I have a pregame effect.
Boo. Never mind. Revoke your subscriptions.
It's a good one. You guys will like it.
Leyline of the Void.
It's a Leyline of the Void for sure.
Oh, no.
Rob's commander is going to be fucking massive. Don't tell anybody I should have listened to Amar, all right?
Well, this is getting clipped.
Oh, nice. Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I can't wait for this VOD.
Yo, what's his social? Hit me with them digits.
That's the
Yo, anyone got his
now
credit
people are
card?
going to know where to find him.
I'll put mine in the chat.
Whoa, crazy.
I'll use 8 mana.
Nice.
That's a good social. Yo, there are so many different ways to support us, and the actual best one is going over to bonfire.com and picking up some of our sweet merch so everyone can know who the badass is when you walk into the LGS.
Oh, mental misplay. Thanks for the follow.
Oh, snap.
Mental misplay?
Oh, from mental misplay? What's up?
That sounds like something Stuart does all the time.
That's a big cEDH channel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. Well, thanks, man.
So, homie, he's a Marin player, just like me.
Oh, God. Never mind. I follow this dude. Marin players. I'm sick of you.
Definitely. I just got one. I'm super pumped. I've never had one before. I finally copped one.
You never had a Mox Opal?
Never had a Mox Opal, bro. Finally.
Jeez, I've had like I've had 3 different versions. That's crazy, Alan.
Yeah, I just went to the bathroom the other day, and instead of toilet paper, they're handing out Mox Opal. How are you missing out on this?
Cast 2 mana vaults?
Oh, did you explode?
They're exiled.
Yeah, they're
exiled because of
Oh, because of Dothi. What a shitty card that is.
They're in
Why
the
does that
void
card-
for sure. They're Voidwalker is the most horrible, most pushed. It fucking tilts me so bad.
For 2 mana, they made the text. They had so much text on it. They had to make the font smaller. In most cards.
It slaps so hard.
I fucking hate you, Alan.
Wow, it's my fault. Wow.
Wait, that's Phil that has it? I fucking hate you, Phil. That's bullshit.
Definitely. This video wouldn't be possible without Moxfield.com. They are the best deck building website on the entire internet. Go make an account. It's free. Give us a follow, and we'll see you out there. I can't wait to see your list. Love seeing it. We're playing some spicy. We're playing not just any commander. We're playing the cEDH tonight. It is spicy as fuck out here. Don't touch your peel.
What? Sorry?
What? It's very spicy.
Okay, so you did say don't touch your pee hole. I'm just trying. I was like, man, I really misheard Alan there. I did not.
Yeah, I'm at 18 yet, so 1 more and I'm done.
We can see your hand, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like that anime move where like it zooms in on their face and it's just swing.
Hold on.
Actually.
Wait, can I do it?
Can you zoom in? Oh,
Beautiful.
Mental Misplay is proud to be QuiverTime ambassadors. Use the affiliate link down below and the code BIGDRAWS at checkout to help out the channel and get a sweet discount on one of the best MTG accessories on the market.
I'm not on top. I have one dragon out.
Now feels touchable, and I think that there's value in that. There's value in the fact that the dragon player feels touchable.
This is some mind games, bro. Kuro is out
And
here.
what if I also touch the dragon player?
Whoa! All right, we're touching.
But, I mean,
No touchy.
I mean, how often are you going to be ready for the dragon?
What
player?
if I can say I can just touch both of you right now?
Whoa, this is getting crazy.
I mean, I suppose you could touch both of us right now, then. But I'm saying for the
Man,
future.
I'm gonna touch both of you so much right now.
Yeah. So with the white mana, I will. Well, maybe now is not the time to do that anymore because everything's changed.
When a fucking Fire Nation attacks, yeah, that's what fucking happens. Yeah, I want the chat to roll. So it's just 1D. I don't know, 1D even. Just roll, exclamation point, roll, and have it be an even number. And
This determines game.
And if it's evens, I'm safe, and if it's odds, I'm gonna die.
Honestly, not gonna lie,
Carnage.
this is the most epic game ever.
Wow, 2 1s. Buddha Spoon and Carnage both rolls, and both of them were a fucking 1.
You got there,
Dead,
Jimmy.
super dead. Snake eyes too.
Hey,
Dead, dude.
what is happening?
Good game. Oh my god.
What is this game called Magic?
Shit.
Yeah. So I have 20 mana floating.
No.
I'm going to use 8 of it to cast a World Fire.
There it is. Yup. You did it.
So-
You've lived the dream.
I've lived the dream. So we exile our hands, everything. We just get rid of everything.
Oh, look. Okay. An artist-proof fledgling gym. All right. Hell yeah. Signed. That's the kind of shit we get up to out here. Oh, the Kessing's Cage Breakers. That's in Marin. Good thing I'm looking, huh? Holy shit.
Chat's telling me that that's Kark and Sakashima. No, I want one with buyback without coin flips. It'll go way faster. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, Ken, if you're in chat right now, we all hate that deck.
He just decided.
I'm holding you.
Oh, you got my
Ready, set.
Nice. I got it. All right, throw it. There you go. Up it goes. Or target Rexy.
Yeah, like it's absolutely wild. Yeah,
fucking insane.
When you been there?
I've been
with the Mike and something.
Yeah, the Ballista, the Necrotic Ooze, and the Devourer. The what is it? The Trisket, the Dorito, and the Dip. We got the fucking snack attack ready to go. There are so many different ways to support Mental Misplay, and Patreon is the actual best way to support us directly. That doesn't mean you should cancel your shirt order, though.
I mean, Scoots is cranking some hogs over here. Right?
We're waiting on him. He's cranking something.
Wandering Arcade
He's
cranks
cranking
hogs.
hogs. One specific.
Oh, the Asharn.
I got a pre-game action.
What you got?
I got take this whole breacher and rip it in half.
This will be. I'll fuck with this. I'll fuck directly with it.
Uh-oh.
Direct fucking.
Yep.
Big fuck.
Wow.
I will mana crypt. Mox Opal.
Oh no, what is going on here?
Trinisphere.
Oh my god.
This is really unfortunate. Oh no.
I'm out. GG. Turn 2.
Yep.
The Morphic Pool.
Burgeoning.
Oh my god.
Wow. Alan. I need you to calm down just a little bit.
No, I'm super pumped on Burgeoning right now.
So Seedborn Muse is earning its spot, I think.
Yeah.
The ban list, right? Let's go.
Yeah,
nice. Got
you're
him.
right. Let me talk to Sheldon.
Untap, upkeep, crypt.
Oh
my gosh, I'm a literal god.
Okay, so here's this really cool fact I learned is that I've never seen Alan win a game of Magic before. So
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never watched it again.
That's so good.
So let's go 1 for Hope of Guy Fury.
Guy Fury.
Yes.
Hope of Guy Fieri.
Guy.
Hello, hi, this is me. I have volume. You can also right click on me in Discord and make me louder if needs be.
Okay, now you guys should be able to hear me, and I just gotta copy the filters really quick. There you go. That should change it. Okay, so we're here. We're live. We've got Ailey. We've got me. So, thank you guys. First of all, everybody who's here, who's in the chat, who's hanging out, thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it. We have something special for you guys today. We have the Mental Misleague finals with some of our patrons. So we've been running a patron league for the last little while now. And it's been a real delight. I think this is the fourth patron league we've done, and the last two have been 16 people, which is perfect for a cEDH league. And they've been about 2 games a week when I play. Like I usually not 2 games a week. Goddamn. They've been about 2 games a month. And it's been a lot of fun to do. I've been absolutely loving it. We got a follow from Alias. Thank you so much.
It's me. I want to yap in your chat.
So we've had a lot of fun doing this, and it's nice to have like a reason to play a deck that's not the like normal optimized for entertainment that I normally do. So normally I'm playing a Tali and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just going to play Irresponsible and draw everybody cards and slam spells into everybody's Ristic Studies. But it's been cool to play a game that has, quote unquote stakes, but doesn't have the stakes of like being in an actual tournament where like there's thousands of dollars on the line or whatever it happens to be. I've done a few 5Ks and that sort of stuff, and it's not fun. Even this weekend in Hartford, people were asking me, they were like, are you going to play in the cEDH tournament? Are you playing? And I said, no, I'm going to let you play and tell me all about it.
Nice.
You can tell me all about it when you play. So Ailey, you have me and some friends were talking about how awesome it is to get you in here running commentary. So first of all, I want to thank you. Do you want to give a quick introduction or say hey to the chat, anything like that?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Ailey. I commentate on the Pro Tour, and I run a casual commander show, Elder Dragon Hijinks. I am the worst person to have commentating on a cEDH tournament, and I'm just putting that out there. So, yeah, Alan's going to be teaching me a lot as we go. I'm here for a good time, and to see these guys do dumb shit. Am I allowed to swear? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All
okay,
your,
cool.
All
right.
your fucks and shits are fine. What I tell people is I will tell you to tone it down after 4 consecutive cum jokes, and that's not a challenge. So, so you're pretty good to go
All
off.
right. Sweet, cool.
Yeah, no one has ever gotten an official tone it down from me, and I don't expect you to be the one to break the record there. Faded in the chat. What the fuck is up, Denny's? Good to see you. It looks like people are still mulliganing, going deep and all that stuff. Yeah, you're good with all foul language. I was thinking about it this morning, and I was thinking I told you this story already, who would be good to run commentary, because Cyrus isn't available. And the choices were like you and Rebel and Modanon and Cop Steven Cop.
Hit his head.
and then I was like, let me ask Ailey because it's super funny. And then I was talking to another friend about it, and they were like, Ailey's probably the best person you could have gotten out of Pro Tour commentators, because none of the other ones play EDH at all. I've
tried.
I don't think Cedric could be good here. I think you're a better choice than Cedric. No love lost to him.
Well, you know what? The others have the advantage of most of them, actually all of them, have played longer than I have. So they would know some of the old obscure cards that I just do not at all. So that's their advantage over me. So
they would know. But you play a lot of EDH. So you recognize the patterns, you recognize the cards, all that sort of stuff. So I was really excited for this. The goal for me is to I'm usually the one doing color commentary, and whoever's with me is doing like the smart analytical play. So this is fun being in the opposite seat. And
Sweet.
My goal is to be able to talk about this game and what's going on without consistently mansplaining the whole time. So
oh no, please mansplain away. This is your domain. I am just a visitor.
So we'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful though. I have high hopes for sure. And to everybody watching in the chat, thank you so much. This is, like I said, it's been a long time coming. It looks like we are off to the races with Form playing it looks like a mana dork with a spirit guide, and it's like one of the ones that taps for 3 different colors of mana.
Is that Hierarch? Noble
yeah,
Hierarch?
it's probably a Noble Hierarch.
A fancy version thereof. Yes, it's a Noble Hierarch.
I'm not sure what the land is. It looks like probably a cavern or something like that.
Yeah,
and we've got a mana
Gemstone
vault.
Caverns, I think.
And Scoop just keeps it simple, fetch with a shortcut to Doggo, and we'll see if there's any other plays. Oh, right. Dio's so smart. Are we going to introduce the competitors? Right. So we've got Form of Approach, Alex, on the 14th Doctor and K9 Mark 1. This is a deck that revolves around getting out some of the other Doctors, and then they combo off weirdly. He literally explained it to us, and it went in one ear and out the other. Scoop is running Yoshi and Thras, which as opposed to Rog Thras, this is Dog Thras, which is very funny. A great play on words, and it's a mono cradle deck. It wants to do cradle things. Psyop is on Rafine, Scheming Seer, and
jeez, turn 1 Rafine, baby.
I think Rafine draws off of 1 drops hitting. Is that the one?
No. Rafine is if it attacks, then target attacking creature connives for the number of attacking creatures. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you're just looting like crazy, and it's in Esper, so you can do all your Esper things.
Yeah.
And then Useless Knowledge is a good friend, and he's on Hashathon, or hashtag as they call them. Hash browns. There's so many different so something important to know about cEDH players is they all want to give their decks the dumbest names possible.
Oh yeah, I've been enjoying reading some of these. Wild Blue Yonder, Throwing Away My Wincons, Dog Thras, and Corned Beef Hashathon.
Corned Beef Hashathon, yeah.
Good.
Wow,
yeah.
He's got you hate it. That was a big turn 1 for Useless. We have Chrome
I know that card.
Land, Soul Ring, and a Rhystic Study on 4th. Rhystic Study on 4th doesn't feel as good, but it's still something. I had a game the other day where I was on Atali and I had a Soul Ring Signet hand, but I was on 4th, and I was like, this is the worst 4th hand ever. And the seat 1 player immediately played a Mystic Remora.
Oh boy. Yeah. What you gonna do about it, man?
If
Just wait until turn 3 to start doing things, you know,
Yeah.
when you can pay for it all.
I played responsibly and just lost pitifully. Like I should have just fed the thing and lost. like losing with no board state feels much worse than losing with a board state.
Yeah. Well, at least we got some attacks happening here. I understand this part of Magic. Turn things sideways and smack.
We've
So,
got a bonk
you
for
guys play
someone.
with commander damage, right? Just checking that's not like vetoed or something.
Yeah, and with something like Yoshi that will probably get consistently bigger,
He gonna get huge.
It is relevant. It does become relevant. And it looks
I'll get
like
through a
we've,
fiend right now though. So
we've got Thrasios out there as well, which is like he must. I don't know what everybody mulled to, but a Thrasios on turn 2 is like it's okay. It's on curve. It makes sense, but he looks like he's on the back foot right now.
yeah,
we'll
he's
see.
only done 2 things as opposed to the other 2 down here who just went bleh.
Yeah, 5 things. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Good
that-
thing Mystic Remora and Rhystic Study are on the board here, because if you play your entire hand out on turn 1, what you supposed to do then, Alan?
So yeah, we've got a Mystic Remora from Psyop, which is going to be great, and you can pay for it for a few turns too with all that stuff out, which is pretty cool. So that'll probably stick around for a little while. It'll be interesting to see who's paying for Rhystic though. Like obviously, Scoop didn't pay with the Thrasios.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
think-
have the luxury of 5 mana on turn 2 there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And so Rafine, it connives, and it looks like
Grand Abolisher hit the bin.
ugh.
Don't like that card either. There's
And
a
it's-
lot of prison pieces in these decks, huh?
I mean, the Grand Abolisher is there just to protect the win, just about, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's it, and it's so brutal.
So, are you on Team Grand Abolisher or Voice of Victory now?
Oh, so I haven't really seen too many Voice of Victories come out, and I think it's because Grand Abolisher says abilities. Does Voice of
Can't
Victory?
cost spell or activate abilities. I think it's just can't cost spells, yeah.
Yeah,
But Voice of Victory is in Psyop's deck as well, so.
Yep. It's anything you can do to protect those wins. So like I run a lot of so Dio in the chat immediately says both. You got to run both. All right, so we've got hashtag on board and 3 mana up. One of them's blue, so we could see. I don't know that anything's gonna force John to discard unless he's over 7 right now. So I'd be surprised if we see a hashtag activation, if we see anything come out of it. It looks like he's passing.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got a
think,
shock off, or a fetch off of Alex.
Yeah.
So this is a decent board state all around. It's the decks with the draw engines are gonna feel a lot better.
Yeah, they're gonna pop off, I imagine. Because Psyop and John are in a good spot right now. But there's a dog. There's 2 dogs on
Oh,
the
there
board
are
up top.
2 dogs. You're right. They got that dog in them.
They do have that advantage.
Can I pet that dog? And what is that? 4 counters on it.
Nature's Rhythm.
Interesting. It's coming through Nature's Rhythm, huh? Is that the one of the new ones?
And it's yeah, the one of the wolves on it, I think.
I'm reading it. Oh, this is the search one. Sure.
Yeah.
And it's got Harmonize, which is so strong. So
is pretty
he's getting something onto the field. It looks like he put a 4 on it. So is it X must equal 4? Which I think he's done that for our benefit, which is really cool. I've never seen anybody do that before.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not an enchantment. That's a sorcery.
And that'll probably be one of those doctors that he mentioned, is my guess.
Yeah.
One of those weird. Oh no, he's got his own Rhystic Study. That's yeah, there you go. That's got his own Rhystic Study. So people are starting to run Steel Enchantment now because Rhystic Study is so prevalent, and because stealing a heuristic study is a lot better than copying a heuristic study.
Yeah, because then you still have to be annoyed by the other person being like, "Do you pay? Do you pay? Do you pay?"
It's yeah,
Nice. I like the imposter mech play there from Alex. So getting some advantage. On the other side of things, we have Yoshi and Thrasios trying to do something. Haven't really gotten started here for Scoop.
So again, he's really just is he passing? No. I see Psyop touching their cards and stuff. I'm like, no, don't pass. But yeah,
he's going under the radar. That's his game plan here.
He's gonna sit there in the cut and just kind of be like, I can't do much. You guys answer stuff until he gets something that he'll hopefully be able to like play either over or under. So that pile of 3. So you see,
he shuffles. Yeah.
So that is specific. That I was actually looking forward to being able to explain this one. So that is, we call it the Mox Masters cut. Because there was a web series that went on for a long time, a web tournament series called Mox Masters. But with any web series, there's always going to be cheating allegations and all that sort of stuff. So they implemented a cut where you pull your deck into 3 piles and then have one of your opponents tell you what order they want the pile in.
That's pretty cool.
So that is that is like a standard practice for people who are playing competitively over webcam.
Sweet. Oh, things are happening.
Is it? It looks like something cast with a spree cost. Maybe. No? Or is it just a 4 or 5 drop?
Sowing Microcosm, I think. I think it's Sowing Microcosm. Yeah, Sowing Myco Spawn, sorry, yeah.
Sowing Myco Spawn. 4
when you
mana.
Cast it, search for land. Okay.
Kicker land. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's. And it exiles target land. Did he kick it? No, he did not. He cast it for 4.
I didn't think it could kick it.
And you cast it for 4, and there's your cradle. Taps for 2. Yep. So another thing people are starting to tech now is anti-land cards, stuff that you can either that you can either turn it off or blow it up. Oh, there's Vaughn. Okay, awesome. Vaughn just hopped in the chat with us. Give me just a second, and let's see how I can do this.
No. I appreciate Scoop turning things sideways here, getting in an attack.
Yeah, still punching for sure.
And Brasios. Not entirely sure where he went. I think it might be at Useless or Alex. What, you don't want to pay 4 for fish? Excellent choice of basics there from the Rafine player, I must say.
All right, so I just spoke to Vaughn. They once this game ends, then we'll do one with Vaughn. Or if it goes if this is a nightmare super long game or anything like that, we can always rain check it, which I'd love to do.
Hey, Smothering Tide's on the board. You said that was pretty important.
They were talking about that Smothering Tithe.
Mm-hmm. And they said whoever gets it first is going to be in the lead. So Psyop is winning currently.
Psyop's got a Tithe out there, huh? That's scary. And a commander.
I do feel like Rafine's the kind of critter that would collect.
Collect the Tithe.
Oh yeah.
She seems like
he's got some Orzhov vibes.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we got a raid from Sleeves and Dweebs. We love those guys. Party of 7, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. You guys are always out here jamming games. We've got Rafine turning sideways again. It looks like it's because she triggers on attack, correct?
Yes.
That's
connive on the attack.
Interesting.
And then if he's got like a lot of friends with him, then he can connive per attacker.
It's a little hairy in Esper. Like there's a couple good attackers, but not a ton.
You know, if I were to rebuild my Quasar deck, which has Rafine in it, I would put him at the helm with a bunch of unblockable creatures, or Tetsuko or something, you know.
And then it's just like move to attacks and loot.
Yeah. And then make him enormous and then one-shot someone.
Oh, amazing.
That would be wonderful. I don't want to build that now.
Nice. That's. I mean, one of the great things about this game is that it self-propagates, and if you see something you like, you're like, I want to do that, and you go out and you play with people, and you're like, I want that card for my deck. So.
Yeah. So have you, or the community at large, spotted anything cEDH worthy from Final Fantasy?
Yeah, there's a couple. Vivi is.
Oh yes.
Is got
that
a
actually
lot.
looks sick.
Oh, we've got a. It looks like
Ritual?
a Cabal ritual or a.
Cabal ritual.
It looks like a Cabal ritual from Knowledge, which is terrifying. On the stack.
That one do again?
That makes 3 mana or 5 if you have Threshold. So it's just big ramp. We're doing. I think he's on 3 for 2, and he's getting out his little mana. His little mana pool joint there.
Oh,
so
cool. Okay.
This is gonna be a push. So now things are gonna get if he's pushing right now, things are gonna get explosive. If he's just casting like a big horrible creature, it's gonna be a little less.
You guys have your own lingo and everything. Okay, I understand push.
It's an Imperial Seal.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go find all the fun stuff.
What's he doing with him? Okay, so this is an Imperial Seal on first main, and then.
So
I know. So
Hashathon?
What's that?
Is he gonna get it with Hashathon? Because it goes on top of the library, right?
Yeah, it goes on top of the library, and then he'll probably play some sort of looting cantrip or something like that, like draw 2, discard 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he'll be able to, like, it'll be a 1-drop spell that makes him discard a card, and then he'll have the 3 mana to play a Consecrated Sphinx or whatever the bullshit is. That
something ridiculous, yeah.
Something fucking
Tivit
horrible.
or whatever the hell he wants, essentially. There's some big fatties at the top end of his deck.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked recently, but it's all the horrible creatures you could imagine.
There's Sharum, the Hegemon. That's what he mentioned. He was pretty keen on.
That's the win.
Tivit, Seller of Secrets, Consecrated Sphinx, Razaketh, Foul-Blooded.
Okay. So it's funny to see that it doesn't have like a lot of like Consecrated Sphinx is a utility one, but the rest of them are just all in on combo enablers, which is very funny. Like Sharum, like you're not playing Sharum for value. You're not like, oh, I need to get my fucking Soul Ring back. But
I've never seen Sharum before. Actually, it's really cool.
Oh, I was gonna say. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So when Hashathon copies it, it brings itself back, and then it just keeps doing dumb stuff.
So you need there's an enchantment that goes with it that Tiny Bones joins up, and
yes,
it says like when it's got some static that lets you proc off of. Oh, there's your reanimate.
Nice.
Which is interesting. Is it? Oh God, he could be reanimating the Grand Abolisher. Yep, he went straight into the graveyard over there. Psyop they must all be naming stuff. Kuro, how you doing? Kuro in the chat. We've got the Mental Misplay finals right now. We had somebody step in, so this is basically a practice round. But but we'll be going for another hour or so, is my guess.
Oh yeah, Tiny Bones, whenever a legendary enters any number of targeted players, mills a card and loses a life.
There you go. So that with Sharum, and I don't know how the combo works. It's like really, I just know Sharum and Tiny Bones equals Big Dead. But I love seeing Sharum on that's a swan song on the reanimate, which is great. He immediately points to the Rhystic Study. But the problem is, with the Smothering Tithe out there, you become decentivized to start to draw cards, which is really scary, because your Rhystic Study is suddenly fuel for everybody. You know, it's fuel for your opponents, which you never want to be in that position. But Smothering Tithe, unfortunately. When it gets to the point where people are passing on their Rhystic Study triggers, you know your game is like so scuffed.
Oh yeah. Why wouldn't you want a handful of cards? Why wouldn't you want to empty your library? I don't know.
The Shroom token sees itself, brings back, sack the real one, bring back the real one. Interesting. It's
gross.
It
With
is
tiny
gross.
bones, and then you just ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I see. Because
Yeah.
Hashiton is making a copy of it in the graveyard. It's not
Well, the original's in the yard, right? Hashiton
Yeah.
is making a 4/4.
making a
copy
fake
of-
version.
Yes,
Yep.
a fake version, yeah.
It's so bizarre. It's such a weird ass combo.
It's so funny.
And when the fake Shroom hits, it brings the real one in. And Tiny
And how does
Bones
the real
mills
one
people.
die again?
Well, the real one dies again to the. Well, the real one comes in and then. Oh, geez, I'm struggling with this. We're gonna look it up.
Because it's not, what's his face? Unless you, no, you can't just pay out the wazoo for Hashiton, can you? Alan's on it, or Chad will get it.
Cast Tiny Bones Giants up, and when it enters Pit's Shroom, a hash trigger will go on the stack to make a copy. Pay 2 and a blue for a token Shroom, then use its ETB to target the original Shroom to your graveyard. It will enter, immediately die, and then its ETB trigger and a Tiny Bones trigger go
Oh,
on the
it's
stack.
responding to its own ETB.
Yep.
So you keep the copy,
Yep.
right?
Yes. And it says, it will immediately die due to the Legends rule, and its ETB trigger and a Tiny Bones trigger go on the stack. And I just don't understand how it's a loop, though.
When this enters, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I suppose if the Tiny Bones trigger is on first, then it's in the bin. I don't know. Yeah. Gotten so
Triggering hash,
involved
make a
with
copy,
that combo.
ETB on Shroom lets you bring back the Shroom in the graveyard with the new Shroom trigger on the stack, sacrifice the non-token Shroom to the Legend rule, and target itself with the trigger. Oh, interesting.
So it can target itself.
Yeah, it targets itself. That's crazy.
Okay.
Because
I would
it's
have
just
figured
the
like
layering.
replacement or
Yep.
effects or whatever, it wouldn't be there yet for it to see itself. Wow, that's some trippy I think therefore I am shit going on right there.
Yeah, big angle shooting, weird cEDH gobbledygook. And it
Bloody
looks
hell,
like
okay.
the fourth Doctor's got a Grand Abolisher out there, so he's protected, which is very scary. I really appreciate him having his little hand dice counter, so he know he's on 6. And we're back to Scoop with an unpaid Mox Amber on the stack. He pointed at it.
Played that last turn. Did he replay it?
Oh, is it? He pointed at it. So I was like, oh, he's playing it. I was like deep in the Shroom stack. But I love seeing Shroom back in decks because it is an old cEDH staple. We call it Boomer Tech. So, because people used to do like Shroom and Phyrexian Metamorph.
Okay.
And that you can do kind of the same thing. It just
Yeah. Enter copy, yeah.
Hashiton is a weird deck because it's relying on these other Esper commanders to get its win. So it just feels like it's
Gross.
Tivit with more steps, you know?
Scoop is committing crimes.
Scoop played a silence. Uh-oh.
Scoop, why? Why?
Scoop with a silence on the stack.
Don't you like anything?
This is a good position to throw a silence out in, though, with everybody kind of tapped down. Psyop's got 4 treasures and 4 cards in hand is a little spooky.
Jeez.
John's got 4 in hand and 2 mana up, but he's got the study, so he can just be kind of fed.
Yeah.
Senpai says he wins here. if that silence resolves, he definitely wins. And
the win con of this one was Thess's Oracle.
It's
to make bullshit is what do you call it?
It's basically you want to make infinite mana, and then Thrasios is your sink. So you just draw your pile, and then you can Thassa's Oracle or whatever. With that, at that point you've got. If you're doing it on your turn, you've got a handful of rocks you can play for free, and if you're doing it on an op's turn, then you can probably do a Born Upon a Wind or something gross to like be able to just do all that, like play your whole deck at instant speed, which is so filthy. He's got
what?
3 creatures and that.
But it needs to be making like 6 mana or something?
That was with a
based off of the chat in the beginning.
Yeah, it was based off of like that was a specific
okay.
combo that does that. I think it's really just he's trying to find a way to either get like to get something to untap it a bunch of times. An Oppo. He's in response to the silence. He flashed in an Oppo. That's pretty slick, honestly. That shuts down a lot of stuff.
Huh.
Oppo's horrible.
I know.
That card feels awful.
The Asian Avenger, Dear Crimothy, loves that card.
Oh, I bet.
I have seen it more than I care to have seen it.
Yes. Philmatic with the resub. 56 months is insanity. Thank you, Phil. Phil's part of the... Phil's a day one of the Ramp Gang original. Brooklyn, New York, represent. All right, we got 4 mana. I don't know what... looks like probably a blue, but I don't know. Snap. There it is. So there's your untapper we were talking about. And what are we snapping? And it's great because he can hit somebody else's thing, which is so slick. Yeah. And then he untaps his Cradle, and he's back up on mana. Whee. Oh, Nunya's in here too. Wow. I spent the weekend with Nunya out in Hartford. That's another day. That's Nunya I've known even longer than Phil. Nunya I've known 26 years. Yeah, I know. That's fucked up.
That's as old as some people.
I've been playing Magic with him.
That was a very strange sentence to say, but it's been a long day, so.
I've been playing Magic with Nunya for
decades.
For long. We used to play Type 2 standard. We used to play Type 2 in Urza's block.
Oh. I was about to say diabetes. What?
No, yeah, that too. We used to go to neutral ground and play Type 2 in Urza's block and Invasion block. It was real crazy.
Nice.
Let's see. So we're on.
Oh, we didn't have a win right there.
No, Snap
No.
is in the yard and everything's tapped down, and he's playing a new guy. Is that the everyone
That's
shut
Nature's
up guy?
Rhythm.
Nature's Rhythm again. Okay.
Yeah.
Nature's Rhythm again. Sure. And
the alt art's really pretty.
And it looks like the Snap. I don't know if the Snap hit anything, but that Nature's Rhythm could be a Seedborn. I would hate that. If I was playing in this pod, I would hate it if it was a Seedborn. I don't know if he goes for... or it's probably the Doretti he had talked about, though. Doretti?
Oh, yeah.
I never know which is which.
Dorevi, I think.
Dorevi.
Doretti is the red...
He's the goblin.
Planeswalker bro, yeah. Dorevi is the Empyrean Tactician, or whatever the hell it's called.
Wow. Nunya says Tolarian Academy will definitely give you diabetes. That's why it got banned. So now we know. He used
I don't know what that card is.
Tolarian Academy is the land that...
Oh, no, not Tolarian Academy, the one that just hit the board.
That's it. That's Doretti. Dorevi.
Is that Dorevi?
It's Dorevi. Okay. That's the guy. And he untaps one thing.
Oh, there he is. Yes. Okay. I'm playing match the card to the deck list. There we go.
Yes. Okay. Very good.
So whenever this enters or a critter deals damage, you may tap or untap target permanent. Gross.
Yep. So it's like...
well. Okay.
So like he can bonk right now with 3 creatures and get 3 untapped triggers and then tap Thrasios and then activate Thrasios 3 times.
You do have to hit a player though.
Oh, is it per player or is it each player?
It has to deal combat damage to a player. So Psyop is the only one without a blocker. Okay.
But is it... I think it's not Timna rules, right? Can he hit the same person with 3 creatures and get 3 untaps?
says whenever this enters or a creature you control deals combat damage. Yeah, it's any creature.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not one or more, which
That's
is like
real icky. So it responds to the untapped trigger. Just tap 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 tap. And do
make
whatever the hell
a
you
pile
want.
of mana. Gross.
That's what mana sounds like tapping, by the way. Oh, horsey, Emil. The hashtag blessed.
Yep, that's a problem.
Yeah, this guy makes things blink and flicker and whatever other shit it does, right?
Yeah, and now he's got the mana floating to blink Derevi.
Yeah, whenever another creature enters, you may blah 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 blah.
And he just picked his whole deck up. So I assume it resolves.
Otawara is targeting the birdie though.
Oh, in Otawara, you love it.
Nice, that's not a spell.
No.
It's a special action.
Love an Otawara. Targeting Derevi. Oh, we picked it up.
By Derevi.
Nope. Yes, cEDH sent by in the chat. Otawara with the full exclamation point and question mark.
Well, that kind of throws a bit of a wrench in the works, doesn't it?
Yeah, that changes things significantly. Now he's on. Oh, he must have tapped Yoshi to pay for the harmonize cost.
Oh.
Which is... Oh.
I'm listening to the table commentary. It's pretty funny.
Oh, you're listening to them talk a little bit?
Fucking things. Yeah. There's some good banter going on.
I muted them all, so I have no clue what they're saying, but I love it.
If you watch the stream, you can
you
hear
got
them
the stream
without
up and
interrupting.
hear them yapping on each other. And I mean, that's a huge part of it as well, as like I was talking about how they're, EDH and cEDH players are more socialized. And in this, every single stupid thing you do, you have to be ready to like fully advocate for. You have to be ready to be like, no, I really need this Llanowar elf right now. And it's not like you have to be ready to have a full dissertation for every single.
So the politics game is pretty high, huh? You need to politic well, or
you got to politic super, super well. And
am I kidding?
And what I've found is that you have to do it, and also be the more important than politics is likability.
Okay.
If you're
I'd be so screwed.
If you're a piece of shit, like it doesn't matter how good you are at politics, no one's gonna believe you.
Yeah, well, I'm terrible at politics, and I generally just like to do stupid shit, so I would be the worst cEDH player, honestly.
I don't know. In the games we've had, you do a pretty decent job. You do a good job of like, look, let me get through now, and we'll get XYZ. What is that next to Rafine?
Next to what? That is Luris.
Luris
of Dream Den, yeah. Bringing back some friends.
Luris is really strong.
I love Luris.
In a world of mystic Remoras and 0-drop artifacts, Luris is very good.
Brings back all its rocks it knocked off the table, you see.
Yep. Tyler in the chat says sometimes it's 5 minutes of yapping just to not counter a birds. So that's what they call it. Is instead of politicking, they call it yapping. That's the cEDH jargon. Yapping.
Okay, I'm learning new words. So
push,
yap. Anything else I should know?
We'll get there. I think mid-range hell is really, this is where we're at right now. Is mid-range hell. Mid-range hell.
You could describe quite a few formats like that over the years.
But that's what comp is, unfortunately, right now, is mid-range hell, and we're all stuck in it.
So what happened to all the kill you in turn 1 decks?
They're still there. They just they're still there for sure. Like they're just fewer and further between, and because there aren't as many of them, you have just a slower game state all around, and it's in no small part due to no Dockside, no Dockside, no Lotus.
I'm sure they did lose a couple toys.
But because those decks are outliers now. They are easier to mull for. They are easy to mull against. Basically, they're easier for a pod to be like, oh, he's on Rogsai. Everybody punch him because he's going to cast the Adnos. So that person is just taking turbo beats the whole game instead of being able to play like whatever their strat is. But you know, they still happen. Those turn 1, 2, 3 wins, they absolutely still happen. Tiny Bones joins up. That's the spell. That's the one. What a wacky enchantment to be prevalent in a meta for sure. I'm super excited about seeing it.
Is he gonna do the dumb shit?
Oh, I'm sure.
He's playing for Ristic. Okay.
Oh, that's right. There's 2. So
There's
great.
2. Now there are 2. So he can force discard. So you don't have to.
3 mana up, which is real weird, and it looks like 5 or 6 cards in hand. 7? I don't know.
6? On the left there's his cards in hand, right? I assume. Yeah.
I think it's 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think that's 7.
So
You just hit us with the thinking emote.
He's got to fight through a Mystic Remora, which isn't the worst, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, a SWAT.
Oh, deflecting SWAT.
Is the SWAT targeting?
Tiny Bones?
Oh, does Tiny Bones have an ETB trigger?
Well, yeah, it has to resolve first, and then he has to pick who's discarding, if anyone. So I don't know if Form needs to do that yet.
Any number of target players each discard a card. Oh! So you target yourself with the Tiny Bones, and then he's swatting the target to change it to one of the opponents. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, Swan Song.
Swan Song then. Okay.
Okay, just said get that shit out of here. You better pay for it.
Sixties backsies.
That's so funny. Oh, because he probably fast played it and was like, I'm going to change the target. And they were like, it has to resolve. Yeah. These things happen.
Right. Well, I wonder what Alex has in his hand.
Yep, everybody, write that down. Write that down. That's one of my favorite jokes.
10 cards in there, so you know. he's not crying for card advantage.
10 cards in hand and a Grand Abolisher is certain doom. It doesn't feel good.
So if John doesn't win here, then it looks like Alex is in a pretty good spot to wrap things up.
Yeah, definitely sitting pretty. And the only worry is, does the dog make mana?
K9.
Yeah, I think K9. What does it do? It lets you do something. It lets you.
K9 is a small dog.
Mark 1. Other legendaries you control it's
Ward
just
1,
doggo.
no.
It
just lets the commander not be blocked.
Yep.
Or a legendary be unblocked.
So 4 mana is tough. 4 mana.
Oh, he's passing.
Uh-oh. K9 is the ward. K9 gives your characters the ward and free spells, right? Because it's 1 mana. It's a 1 mana commander, so it puts your deflecting swats on board and stuff online. Nice. All your horrible spells in those colors.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's all of them, right? Barring the exile, the black spell, free spell.
Yes. Yep.
I forgot what that one's called.
You've got a bunch of really good ones, and you can even use the one that's like sacrifice a blue creature to.
Yeah.
Like, you can even put that... Ooh, Ancient Tomb. There you go. Up to 5 mana. Let's go. 6 mana. Oh, and he just rips it. 6 right off the jump. What's he slamming? It's...
Sowing Micah Spawn again.
Okay. That's so funny. And it's kicked. He's kicking. He's got to be kicking it.
It is kicked. The table enjoyed that. Chuckles all around.
Sewing Mike.
Apparently it's getting growing rights.
Search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield and shuffle. And he's exiling. Yeah,
Found
he
a cradle.
exiled Scoop's cradle with it, huh?
That is pretty funny. He's just stealing everyone else's coolest stuff.
He is.
Right?
He's doing some Doctor Who timey-wimey wimble-wombly stuff for sure.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey bullshit.
And now he's got a cradle, but that's it. Okay, so what happens now? He can make 4 mana, 4 mana.
He took Scoop off a cradle, I suppose. That's a pretty big deal.
Yup. Oh, we're tapping it.
Oh, Useless Knowledge is saying he needs more big dice. Well, have you heard about Elder Dragon Hijinks.com, where we happen to sell big dice?
We are getting interesting. Oh, that's protection for other people's turns, is my guess. So we're getting a Ranger Captain, which gets you a tutor, which is nice, but he's probably declining the tutor. Is the stupid Oppo still out there? I don't see it.
Don't think so.
Thank goodness for that.
It's getting a bird of paradise. Oh, no, wait. Concord? Ugh, what's that shit called? Core calling?
Yeah. Got a bird with the cord? No. Oh, he got a bird with the
the Ranger Captain.
With the Ranger Captain.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure.
We got there.
Yeah, and the Ranger Captain is protection against all the other people. Does he have to? He's probably moving to
sacrifice
discard,
that, I think. Yeah, Ranger Captain is sack, can't cost non-creature spells this turn. All right, sweet.
Yeah. So as soon as one of these guys starts fucking around, he can be like, no. Or he could just do it on like upkeep if somebody's like really threatening. You know?
Bird's back.
The part of it is that, I mean, I'd say Hashaton can win through that, but
he
doesn't have the Tiny Bones joints up anymore.
He doesn't. That got.
So it's
Did he get
a
bird?
lot
Yes, he
more
got 2
difficult. Yeah, it's a lot tougher. He's drawing cards.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoggoth in the chat. Yog, how you doing? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. There's a bunch of people watching, which I really appreciate. Thank you, everybody, for showing up in the chat, for hanging out.
You're all cool. Make sure you followed. Oh. Ranger Captain got tapped? By what? Oh, or just exiled? No, we're attacking. Whose turn is it? Scoop's, right?
Yes, I believe it's
Scoop is
Scoop's
attacking.
turn.
How did he tap things? I'm missing things.
I'm not sure. So we're on Yoshi tapping. It must be punches for untap triggers.
Yeah.
but
Scoop
even
is attacking.
Scoop's super duper on the back foot right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have no cradle no more, so he's just gonna smack people to death.
Exile
I like
is
this
so
approach.
brutal.
This was Lathiel, that exile thing.
I mean, he'll have other lines
Exile
in
another target
there.
creature. Oh no, it's you control.
Lathiel's so crazy.
Yeah, it's a good pony.
I've flipped into it in Atali.
Oh, Derevi taps. Gotcha.
Yes.
You flipped into it all.
In Atali a few times, and it's like, let's go.
Atali's so fun.
Oh, it's so good. It's so fun.
Hey, Alan.
Yes.
So that thing we're doing, I don't know if you've told people about it or whatever, but okay. Bring some cEDH decks.
Will do.
Yeah.
Will do. That's a good heads up.
Yeah. Teach
Oh,
me the ways.
got a
Oh shit, Gilded Drake. I know this
Gilded
one.
Drake, no.
Thanks to Olivia. I'ma take your shit.
Gilded
Give me
Drake.
all of it.
Does it hit? I would take. I don't even know if this is just like a play it because I can right now, or
Yeah, take Hashaton. That's funny.
Hashaton's okay. I think the Rafine or Luris or
Rafine's got Ward too,
oh,
so I don't think you can
not
pay
Ward.
for that. Hey, it's not hexproof, okay?
It's not
you just have to
hexproof.
save up and be responsible with your mana.
Ward 3 might as well be hexproof in a cEDH.
Yeah, true.
like think
you guys just crap out mana up the wazoo. Come on.
Oh, it's so brutal though. Like defense grid is like a game breaking
yeah.
card. Like if you play a defense grid on your turn, it might as well be your ranger captain or whatever, you know.
Mm.
And the running joke is defense grid pass. If anybody who does a defense grid pass is an animal, is trying to give the game away. Nobody pays for Smothering Tithe, let alone a Ward 3 cost.
Who the fuck is Ghost Guy?
It's Ghostly Pilferer, I think this guy's name is.
Oh, Ghostly Pilferer. Right. Okay. I know what that one is.
He draws you cards when people play things from anywhere outside their hands.
So that works for commanders too, which is sweet.
Yes. Commanders, and then also a lot of win cons where people are playing things from, I don't know if it's outside your hand or just from exile, but it procs off a lot of stuff. And
yeah, anywhere other than their hand. So it's graveyard, exile, command zone.
And the reason it's in there is because it has a discard trigger on there.
It's a free discard, yeah.
So you can discard stuff to Hashaton. So taking knowledge off that is also like so they're in this place where they're all just stopping each other, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's holding them hostage under a ranger captain, taking away a cradle, taking away a ghostly pilferer, like each one of them is doing something to kind of hose the other one.
They're being the fun police.
Yes.
As in the best way that they know how.
And this is not where we want to end, for sure.
Kitty.
Because you'll eventually see a huge stack war, and then somebody who got stopped will be like, I pass, and then the next person will just pick it right up from there. Which is the way of it so many times. Are we double conniving now? We are.
Yeah, double connive. Luris is going at scoop. I'm not sure where Rafine's going towards John.
And we'll double connive and probably with Luris play that.
Yeah.
The Mystic Remora, who knows? I couldn't imagine.
Luris bringing back the Mystic Remora. That's so gross.
Yes. Filthy. This is what it's all about, though. This is what the stupid cEDH plays are all about, is these dumb little, like, I can, like, do this thing that no one should ever be allowed to do. But over and over again, I've tried so hard to push
Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Soul Cauldron in the graveyard seems crazy to me, but...
I mean, Luris can get it back if it survives.
Oh, because it's a fucking 2-drop.
Yeah. It's 1-drop, isn't it?
It's 2. I'm like 95% sure it's 2.
Yeah.
If it was a 1-drop and you could get it off of an Urza's Saga.
Urza's or Brightglass Gearhulk or something stupid.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh, Brightglass can get artifacts, huh?
Yeah, it's artifacts and creatures, I think.
Oh my god. No wonder people... Oh yeah, he played it immediately. Which is such a crazy way to conserve hand size, too. It's like, instead of discarding something that you don't want to discard, you discard the thing you're going to play anyway and play it with Luris, is another, like, just that little tiny margin of advantage, you know? Where you get to keep one card instead of discarding it. Filthy, filthy, filthy.
Psyop's doing some fun stuff. He's gonna pass a turn there with Flooded Strand on the board as land for turn. Look how much crap he has.
All of them have like these board states now. It's horrible.
Yeah. It's like, right, here's your magic test for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Walk in on this board state and tell us what the fuck's happening.
Crunch the Ranger Captain immediately on
Nice.
John's turn. Just as soon as he's, yeah, you on tap? All right.
Yeah, how many creatures you got there, bud? Because you're gonna need to cost a bunch of them.
Let me know when you go to change phases, because I will crunch my guy. And
Yeah, and without the onboard discard outlet, he can't do any hashathon bullshit.
gotta land. We like that. A lot of mana up too. John hated that. Yeah. Woodland deck
Yeah,
outs.
what's that? 1,
Says
2,
John
3,
hated
4,
that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's a lot of mana. That's a hard cast big boy if I've ever seen it.
That
Oh,
could be a critical
uncounterable.
for
He's
him.
making something uncounterable.
Well, no one can cast non-creature spells, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. And we've got
Yeah,
Psychic
that applies
Frog.
to everyone.
It wasn't
Oh,
even to
that's a
make
discard
something
outlet.
uncounterable. It was just Psychic
It's
Frog.
just froggy. Yeah.
I keep clicking on the pictures thinking it's spell table, and then
Yeah.
it fucks the display all up. It changes all where everything is. Psychic Frog is when it attacks or just at any time?
You can do it anytime, I believe. I think. Oh wait. Let's find out.
Yeah.
This is Hashathon. Froggy.
Yeah, just
Whenever
discard a
it deals
card.
combat damage to a player, yeah.
No, but you
yeah, you can draw a card when you do damage, but the discard you can do it anytime.
just whenever you
That's
want.
great.
It's crazy. The full art of that is gorgeous. I've always
I love
wanted
it.
one. It's so expensive.
I cracked one of those, and I wish I'd known you wanted one because I would have sold it to you instead.
Oh, nice.
It's very pretty.
It's a cool one for sure.
Yeah.
Gorgeous card. Free discard, yeah. Let's see if he uses it, or if he's gonna wait and do it at somebody else when they're trying to do some cheeky shit. That's more.
Cheeky shit.
That's more the gameplay style at this point, but I don't know. It's like it would make like he could use it now to make a free consecrated sphinx or something like that, basically.
Yeah.
Count his mana real hard.
It was concerning when people start counting. Somebody's gonna go die.
I'm so conscious of like counting my mana and like grouping it together. Like that's how my brain works, is I'll group it together.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
heard a pro tell a story about watching one of their opponents group their mana and knowing exactly what they were gonna play. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
But
I mean, that I can 100% understand in like a constructed format.
Oh my god.
Like in standard or modern or whatever
Mhm.
it is.
Where you just know
'Cause you
like all the cards.
Yeah, you just know the matchups, and there's no hidden deck lists anymore. At least not in like the stuff I commentate on. So
I think that's good though. Like I think that's a good thing.
I half like it, but you know, then you can't have any cool gotchas.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, haha! My single copy of Settle the Wreckage. Gotcha.
There's gotcha moments in comp and cEDH, but they're all like it's all like weird spice. Like it's all like
Yeah.
like the weird little workaroundy moments that we've been seeing. And it'll be like, whoa, you can do that. Like you can stack it that way, and you see him over and over again, which is I'm always delighted by for sure.
That's cool. It's great that you can still be learning something new, even having played the game for like 20 years for you.
That's it was Matt Sperling said I got the clip of the century from Matt Sperling, who's like, you know, Matt Sperling's not a dummy, that's a smart player. And I've played cEDH with him once or twice, and he said, look, anybody sits down and plays a couple hours of cEDH, they're gonna learn something. Doesn't matter what level you're at.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You sit down and you play this dumb format, like you're gonna pick something up, which I think is very interesting.
Like, I don't think there's one single Magic player out there who can just pick up a deck in any format and absolutely crush with it immediately. You know?
Yep. Koval. I'm convinced that Brian Koval could do it if anybody could. I'm like I think you're right, but I also am very well convinced that Koval could do it. But that's because he keeps crushing formats and keeps going to like he went to some like Draftageddon or something where they just draft all day and they draft cubes and all different stuff, and he's got his name on the trophy for that. So
That's awesome.
But I definitely understand that like each format's going to play a little different and use different cards and have a different mindset behind it too, you know?
Magic's cool, man. So if you don't like one thing you're doing, go try another thing in Magic.
Yep. I definitely have.
Oh, there's a combo. There's a combo happening on the stack.
Oh!
Razaketh.
Razaketh. He's discarding it. Discarding a Razaketh.
And then he's gonna search and find things and...
Alright, he taps for 3. He makes a Razaketh, maybe. And then searches.
Yep, Hashiton gets paid.
But can't play spells and has 3 mana up.
Sack another creature, search for a card, and put that card into your hand and shuffle.
And we've got tap. Oh, rip.
Oh, Soul Cauldron's gonna get it.
No. What were you saying?
Ooh. Okay, so Razaketh is getting eaten from the yard.
Yup. And
with Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Oh, that is the Oppo. The Oppo's still out there.
Discard a creature card you may pay. If you do, create a tap token that's a copy of that card. But you can still get the copy of Hashiton.
He
because it doesn't target anything.
Still be able to. Yup. It doesn't copy. It doesn't target. You're right. Yeah, so he should.
Yeah, there's no target. It's just this went in the bin. You can have a copy of it. He can't loop it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Does he know that?
I'm not. I'd be surprised if he
card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Nope, he's got it.
Yeah. Oh, it's that Knuckles on there. That's cool. He's got his Razaketh, but now also Psyop has a functional Razaketh as well, which is terrifying.
Well, now, yeah, anything on the board has the same ability if it's got a counter on it. So, all 3 creatures. Ew.
That's super funny. At least it's not an 8/8.
Yeah.
Right? Like, goddamn.
Yeah. They're just figuring out stacks.
Gotcha. Figuring out what order things are resolving in and all that.
The other players are asking Psyop how worried they have to be about Razaketh.
Extremely. Are you kidding? Don't believe him. But that's the part of it, right? Like if you're likable, you can be like, it's like it's not that, you know. Like it's like kind of incidental value,
He's
and
just a little guy.
and everybody else, and people might believe you, but if you're like, you know, if you're just sitting there like not talking, not engaging in the social contract, all that stuff, people are going to be like, well, you've contributed nothing. You've given me no reason to think otherwise. Like, all right, we're going to start bonking people or blowing your stuff up or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Opposition Agent is on the stack from Psyop.
Oh, that's okay. So it's not even.
So that can't have a counter yet. That's still hanging out.
I thought that was getting the counter, but he's instead putting it on the stack. I thought Oppo had hit the field before. Maybe he just got it before.
What is Opposition Agent? It's 3 mana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Luris isn't casting it at instant speed from the bin. But Luris is just during your turn. Another reminding Form or Alex that he knows that they will know about that targeted spell. Deflecting SWAT. Priority goes back to John. Bird got. Boyd gets munched on by Razagath. He's gonna go find a thing. Opposition agent still on the stack. Good God. What's he gonna get? Bowmasters.
Sorry, I'm sending a message. So.
Oh no, all good. I don't know if you could hear them, but Alex said, revealing that SWAT was the best decision I've made this game.
Yeah, it makes everybody play totally different. It's so funny.
That is funny.
And yeah, so I've also seen different tournament organizers have different rules about like who you can show cards to and that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Which is, I know that those like weird multiplayer situations are a big part of why a lot of the people who make these formal rules don't want to touch cEDH.
Yeah.
No, I want nothing. Like, I think I've heard Matt Tabak say out loud, I want nothing to do with that.
Don't blame him.
Yeah. So anytime I see any of them, that's one of my fun jokes to make. My fun, like, be like, oh, when are we going over that? Get out of here. Where are we at? We got that Oppo resolving.
Searching for things.
We're searching. Oh, did he flash in that Oppo in response to? Yeah, because there's no more Gilded Drake out there, so he must have flashed it in response to the Gilded Drake being sacrificed. So PSYOP. So this is a weird thing, right? So if opposition agent triggers in a spell table game, typically we know the lines, we know the decks, right? So it's just, I'll take your fastest Oracle or whatever the dumb thing that I need to win is. But another part of it is that you get to see their hand.
Yeah.
Which is so valuable. So usually that'll either be sent via a DM or we'll just like have two people close their eyes, like, because we're playing so casually, like it doesn't matter, or the person will just be like, I don't care, I'll show everybody what the hand is or whatever. So there's all different ways that that can get resolved, but typically it's like, oh, just share the deck list, I'll take a look and tell you what I need, and just like, let me see your hand real quick. Which I think is, it's important that people have figured out ways to play through that sort of scenario in a way that the game can still kind of work out okay. I think it's really
if it happens on hijinks, we're just like, all right, everyone else close your eyes. So just stick our hand.
7 up rules. Heads down, thumbs up. Yep.
And just be like, tell us when you're done.
Yep.
Frog's getting eaten as well.
Oh. Interesting.
This poor opposition agent. It's just hanging.
So if that means he's probably, the frog's getting eaten as well. So is he putting all these in hand? Interesting. I would have figured the Oppo was stopping everything. But
no, that's still on the stack.
It's on the stack, so this is...
Yeah.
Oh.
He's doing this in response.
So the Oppo... Interesting. When he's looking at his deck, it must be something weird with the sleeves or something.
He almost shuffled his hand into his deck.
Oh, so the worst. I was at a friend's house once and we were drafting their cube, and like the very first thing I did was shuffle my hand into my deck. And I was like, oh, this is the first time I'd ever been there.
You'll be invited back.
They had to make new rules because of me. Social rules.
Yeah. Opposition agent results.
Yeah. I hate to see it. Once these states where everybody ends up like locked, like each player is. Don't know how Oppo didn't land before the Razaketh trigger. Yeah, exactly. It's unclear, but that's okay. Yeah, my guess was that there was a Razaketh trigger on the stack, and then Oppo, and then another Razaketh activation on top of that. But I'm not sure. But it looks like John's got a handful of gas now.
Mm-hmm.
And nowhere to use it, unless there's some sort of secret thing he can do, right? I have no idea.
I don't know.
He's
got, what, 2 mana available?
3.
3?
Yeah, he's
oh,
got
yeah.
A rock and 2 lands. 1 taps for any color, so that's good. Rock taps for white, and then a Sea of Clouds.
He still can't cast any non-creatures.
John is both mysterious and also very slick with the way he plays. He'll pull something right out of his ass. For sure.
Maybe it's a rabbit. Maybe
yes,
he pulls
exactly.
a rabbit out of his
That's
ass.
his vibe.
Are there any rabbits in his deck list? Let's find out.
It could be. It could be like a Preston the Vanisher. That's like a card that I've seen people play.
Yeah.
That's a cEDH rabbit. What is he doing? That's my favorite kind of commentary. And these is like, what is this guy up to?
Okay, he's chucked a couple things in the bin there.
Oh.
Fastest being one of them.
Moving to dumpies? Is that what it is?
Yeah. To dumpies.
He had a lot of cards in hand. I wonder.
Agatha's Soul Cauldron ain't gonna get that. That's a. Triggers on top of that. What's Hashaton gonna pay for? So he's holding priority on the triggers.
Ooh. On the discards. Okay. Yeah. Oh, because this is cleanup.
Oh.
Got it.
No, you can't cast that. You can't do that.
You can't cast during cleanup?
Apparently they are okay about this and they are fine with it. Because it's in cleanup. Sacrifice it. Your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn.
Oh, because
I'm confused about this.
It was Ranger Captain, right?
Yeah, your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn. How is your cleanup not this turn? Because John said, oh yeah, we spoke about this. And then Alex said, oh yeah, right. So just let him carry on. But I'm not sure what it is I spoke about.
This is a sign. Oh, unless this. How many people are watching right now? 30 people. So there's people watching, and Ranger Captain says this turn, which is crazy that it doesn't say until end of turn. But Scoop, if anything, if anybody knows where these layers work and interactions work, it's Scoop for sure. I trust him on this. But yeah. I'm taking a look. It says.
I mean, we could ask them.
Final step of a turn. Move damage. However, there's an exception. If any state-based action or triggered abilities are waiting, those are performed or go on the stack, and then the active player gets priority to cast spells or activate abilities. So because the the Hashaton trigger puts a spell on, the Hashaton puts a trigger on the stack, you can then hold priority over that trigger and cast spells. It's just unclear that the
hell?
That
Sounds like such bullshit.
Yeah, I know, it's so whack. I'm pretty sure. But normally no player received priority during cleanup. However, following exception, state-based actions performed and triggered abilities are waiting to be put on the stack. Then the active player gets priority, and the players may cast spells and activate abilities. Once the stack is empty and all players pass in succession, another cleanup step begins.
Okay, well, they're playing more things. There's a deadly relic on the stack now.
But
just deciding where it's going.
I'm trying to find out because I'm pretty it's still the same turn though. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So let me I can unmute them or
yeah, maybe just awesome to explain it.
Razaka.
Hey guys, John,
Oh,
can you hear me?
Interrupt. What's up, Al? What's up, Al?
What is it?
I'm unmuting you guys because I am confused. So
okay, so here's what happens at the end of the turn. You have to go to cleanup, and you have to discard. After that happens, Ranger Captain's no longer valid anymore.
Yep. So we're in my cleanup step.
Is it
like we're
specifically in the cleanup step? The Ranger
you have to go to
Captain?
You actually have to discard cards. Yeah, you have to
So
discard.
when
cards.
I discard the cards, that triggers Hashaton. So there's a trigger on the stack in order to respond to.
Yeah, we got that. So we were first confused why you're able to do stuff in the cleanup step, and we found out rule 514.3b.
It's a weird one, right? Yeah, I was going through it with them. Yeah.
But the question is specifically, so because the cleanup step is triggered, that means that the Ranger Captain...
end of turn effects go away.
Yep.
But so...
it doesn't say until
Ranger Captain is worded different.
It says your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn.
It just says this turn.
Oh, this whole last turn. Oh. We were we were too smart.
So
the Ranger Captain.
So Ranger Captain sticks through the cleanup step.
The whole turn, your whole last turn.
It should. That's why I would understand it because it can't just not be someone's turn.
But that's the thing, right? So it's at the end, like my end step. Like I'm going to pass the turn, and then this happens, right? So
let's look it up.
Yeah. I'm never playing this deck again.
No, that's fine. It's like it's different, right? Silence says until the end of turn you can't cast spells, right?
No, it says your opponents can't cast spells this turn. So if this goes away at end of turn, so will Ranger Captain effects.
No, I think we've been playing it right. The 514.1 and 2.
Yeah, baby.
This turn rules.
The following actions happen simultaneously. All damage marked on permanents is removed, and all until end of turn and this turn effects end.
There we go.
Because it's the cleanup step. Because
514.2.
It's in the name.
There we go.
It turns till end of turn. Okay,
it cleans up all the bullshit effects.
Right.
Now that
because in Pauper, there's a little thing in Pauper with a prevent all damage spell, and it wears off, and then you can discard and win with the storm card. It's stupid, but that's the only reason why I know that.
So
That's
it's
really cool.
So we played it correctly then.
Awesome. Sorry to jump in there and
Thank you for
interrupt.
clarifying.
But
We were confused.
we're learning
It's
things. We're
extremely
doing
weird.
things.
It's all
I knew that was the question coming in too. I knew that was the question coming in. We're gonna lose anyway here, but that's okay.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, you cast that. trigger was on the stack for.
All right, I'm muting everybody back up again. We're quieting everybody down. Everybody quiet. Back to the confusing land of not.
Wow.
No.
That's so bizarre. I
Isn't
can't
that-
believe that this turn until end of turn are the same thing.
So there you go. We learned. It's what I said. You don't sit here and watch cEDH for 2 hours without learning something.
Yeah.
And we learned something. We learned about more angle shooting. So he's hitting a sacrifice. Sacrifice is going to make him some more mana, which we love. Sacrifice is a good card. And I used to have such a big pile of them. And I got no idea where. Oh, I got this big box back here full of cards, and there's a number on it, and it says 1994. And it's got a lot of bad cards in it.
Bad cards are the best cards. What are you talking about?
Oh, the whole chat's going off right now. Much appreciated for the clarification. We're all so much wiser now. Sequencing gave us new tech. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Big love to the chat for sticking around for this crazy ass game and hanging out and watching all the nonsense go down. And Scoop's got a silence on the. Sorry, Knowledge has a silence on the stack.
Yeah.
Is this still end of turn? Is amazing.
I think so.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, so you see the orange box around John's battlefield. There's like an orange outline that I believe is the turn pass. Is what it's indicating that it's still technically John's turn.
I don't think they've been using that.
They haven't been
you
using
have
it.
to
Oh,
press
I thought it had been switching around. How does a silence work if you play it in the cleanup? So I think it might, because silence says until end of turn also, it might take effect until next end step, but I'm not sure. So
AI overview says, in the game Magic the Gathering, the silence spell prevents a player from casting spells or activating abilities for the rest of the turn. However, the cleanup step is a special phase where until end of turn effects like silence expire. Every player would have been silenced, but the cleanup step allows them to cast spells. Okay, so what about silence in? In essence, the cleanup step can provide a window. Fucking hell. Alright, learning new things. I swear I need a judge on speed dial. So additional cleanup. Okay.
Yeah.
More getting rid of the crap.
Yep.
So it's like when you clean up after a toddler and then they go.
Oh my god, they go right back to it.
And then you have to just go back and clean up again, right?
They really do just mess everything right up again, too.
Yeah. Is that Swords to Plowshares or something?
That is a swords. I don't know what it's targeting. It could be hitting something of Alex's at this point. We could be starting to prep for the next turn, or it could be just like blowing up Hashiton or something, but I don't know. He's on 1 mana left, so John's not really doing much anymore. Oh, but he's got 8 black mana or whatever that is. Yeah, okay. So he's sitting pretty. He could do some crazy shit right now. With a silence on the stack too, and he discarded a bunch of cards, so he could be like ad nauseum. That's Scoop Phase revealing his hand, it looks like, to be like, you guys are fucked, I can't deal with this.
Yeah, they're essentially being like, do you have anything? Bro, this is my hand.
Oh, Grizzled Gentleman says they got a new hero with Psyop for playing Rafine.
Hell yeah, Rafine's so cool.
Rafine is pretty wacky.
There's some bullshit on the stack here, that's for sure. So it looks like Psyop is going to be chowing on Rafine. Oh, second Lura, sorry. I'm going to go dig for something. And John.
Sacrificing Lurus to Rafine? No. to what's happening?
It says Swords is targeting Hashaton. And now John is responding to sacrificing Lurus. Can you do that though? You normally can't respond to a sacrifice. So Talon Gates now.
What was the sacrifice?
From the Razaketh that he's got under the
Razaketh. Okay.
Yeah. The Soul Cauldron.
He's probably Talon Gatesing the Oppo at this point. He can. It's the sacrifice is part of the cast, so I guess he could be like, or part of the activation, right? So he's just responding to the activation with a Talon Gates.
Oh yeah, sure.
Which is like also crazy.
Yeah.
Talon Gates
Opposition agents getting eaten now, as Talon Gates is gonna make a go bye-bye, so 2 searches.
Unless he's... Yeah. It's phased out, so...
Yeah. Oh no, he ate it.
Oh, he ate it with Razaketh. Okay, sure.
Yeah. The countered creatures are Razakeths, essentially.
So insane. A bunch of Razakeths on board.
Oh my god. John's just costing everything.
Oh, that's a consult? I hope that's not the... So depending, with this consult, depending on what's happening here, we call this the Forbidden Tutor.
Oh, why?
If this is a consult to find an answer to whatever PSYOP is doing, this is the Forbidden Tutor. So you can Zorch your whole deck looking for an answer to stop somebody else.
Oh. Gotcha.
So like you
Oh, exile top 6 cards, then reveal until you reveal a card of the chosen name.
So he's got to like name something right now. And if it's like Force of Will or whatever to fuck with PSYOP, then he risks like Zorching his win cons.
Oh, nice.
Zorch is not a cEDH word. That's something I say. don't
Okay.
You don't have to put that one in the lexicon there.
Okay, cool. Got it.
That's a word I'm pretty sure I made up. Oh, Sabby Abby in the chat. Big love. Good to see you.
He names Tempting Worm and didn't find a thing.
Oh, he Zorched the whole library. Okay.
Zorched Earth, huh?
I believe the inception of the word was from the free CD-ROM video game Chex Quest that came in boxes of checks. That was a Doom port where you shot things with like a cereal gun.
Sick.
Oh,
this stack is getting real frisky.
Yep. Remember when I was like, everybody's gonna sit on their hands until somebody decides to go for it, and then everybody's gonna shit their hands out and make a big horrible stack? Yeah.
In response.
Yep. And then like stuff comes off the stack, stuff goes back on the stack. It just
this
like
poor stack.
It just keeps going.
How does it carry all this bullshit? The PSYOP is digging for 2 things now.
Oh. I love it.
Well, John has firmly cemented himself as the problem.
Yeah, everybody's trying to fight through this now. He doesn't have a lot of mana left. You got 1 blue and 3 black. Does not make a Thassa's Oracle.
Oh.
But with 1 blue, he can still Born Upon a Wind. And he can still Valley Floodcaller. So he does have outs. The thing is, he's down to just a couple cards in hand, I think. So they better be like the cards.
Born Upon a Wind.
There it is.
Think of the devil.
God damn it. And everybody at the table goes, God damn it. That's the correct response, honestly. That's so funny. What a crazy card.
Are you trying to get on top of this? Yeah, of course.
This is like, it's literally the name of the game right now. It's so crazy. It's There's Valley Flood Caller, Born Upon a Wind, and there's one more that lets you do, like, just flash out of nowhere. It's, I think, a newer one, but I'm not sure. The chat will know. Oh, jeez, he just slams Thoracle.
Chat.
Just dropping a Thassa's Oracle on the stack. High Fae Trickster is the third one.
Yeah.
And that's that sounds like an Eldraine card if I've ever heard one.
Yes, sure is.
Oracle
4
on the
mana,
stack.
4 and a 3 and a blue. Flashy fairy.
Yep, it's a super good one. Thoracle is scoop showing his hand again. Yeah, sure, I passed. I got a forest. Is he just scrying 3? What's that last
find out.
land? Is that a fetch?
On the
Oops.
end? Flooded Strand.
Yeah, okay, so he's still good on the 1 black for sure. Gary Winthrop.
Alex has declined the draw.
Nice. Oh yeah, Tidal Barracuda is crazy. Flash for everyone and a conditional silence is nuts. And Gary Winthrop, my co-host Cyrus, used to play a Toxrill deck for a long time. It got much worse after...
You mean a Gary deck, right?
Yes, it got much worse after no Jewel Lotus, but it's still a really nasty control deck. Can I recommend you an Altar Artist? Boy, howdy, can I. That is a demonic consultation on the stack with the... I would have just assumed that the Thassa's Oracle trigger is there. And he's moved his library. Form is drawing the card. And I think that's our handshake moment. I think. Let's see. Still got it out there on the stack, which is crazy.
Oh, John has discovered something.
Did you figure out that he punted? Did he miss a trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's also pretty standard. I love the shit out of him, but he'll be like, "Fuck! I realized I could have." And he'll do it in just that voice too. Oh, it's
An
counterspell.
offer you can refuse.
We got an offer. Does Psyop have the backup? If this was like a raw console,
yeah, just straight up. Oh, I'd like to win now. Oh, I don't have any way to protect this. That would be amazing.
the brass pair.
What you got?
He's got to have something. Some dumb free counterspell. Okay, we're cracking a treasure.
Oh, Aven Interrupter.
Okay. Even Interrupter.
Oh, sorry, Aven Mind Sensor.
A Mind Sensor?
It is Aven Interrupter. He's just calling it Mind Sensor.
But Mind Sensor...
Aven Interrupter. Exile target spell, it becomes plotted. Okay,
oh,
so...
yeah, there you go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Okay, so Psyop's about to win unless Alex can find something off the top of his library. Digging again. But he's got no mana up. Where's your free spells, man?
Even Interrupter's crazy.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't believe he had the mana for it. Oh,
Thassa's Oracle. Alright, looks like we have a wiener. I promised a slow clap if anyone won by Thassa's Oracle.
Scoop's doing it too. Yeah, he's a slow clap. That was a crazy game. We are just at the 2-hour mark, which is wild.
That was nutty.
Yeah, and it looks like we got there. Dio is saying, yeah, making him work for it, which is definitely true. That was absolutely
and this was
nuts.
all during John's cleanup step.
Yep, which is
Could
like,
wad. Fighting through a silence and freaking Ranger Captain of Eos.
yeah,
cEDH is nutty, man.
it's something else, huh? Let's get those boys in here and
Yeah.
unmuted.
Bring the nerds back.
I'm unmuting you, goobers, so you can talk for a minute. We can have our little post game chat.
Post game yap.
Yeah.
The post game.
So not only was there one on the stack, but there were two Thassaluca on the stack. Sorry, Ellie.
You got the slow clap, don't worry.
That was
Hey, listen, that was all in the cleanup step. That was insane.
That was
a new rule. Some people just learned today. It's great.
So yeah, we learned something, and yeah, 514.2 for sure. That's the new. That's where cEDH is.
I didn't want to say anything, but that's part of the rules.
That's that's where we cut our teeth. That's where cEDH games are made and broken. Is 514.2. John, you were working there. We were like, and like I was watching it, and I was telling Ailey, I was like, there is very few people I've seen pull wins out of their absolute ass like John can. So we're gonna see him just pull out spell after spell after spell right now, and Psyop just had the answers left and right.
Fuck, man. I mean.
Did I say the person with the smothering title is going to win the game?
But to be honest, I mean, it was the Soul Cauldron that really won him the game.
That was
giving me the Razaketh was.
Yeah, I was really hoping you were gonna take the bait and just fucking take care of that thing in the bin, but you had Oppo out, so I was like, fuck it, I have to try it now, and then try to go over the top of your activations and stuff. But
yeah,
here we are. It was awesome. I'm super stoked to have been able to run commentary over a game that spicy. And so Alex popped in here midway through. He messaged me and not Alex, sorry. Vaughn. Vaughn popped in here partway through and said that they had just hit like heavy traffic on the way home and were super bummed. But I told them we'd try to run it back in a week or two if we could. So of course.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, John, Alex, and Scoop. As long as you guys are okay with it, we're gonna run this back at some point, and
maybe on a Friday.
Yeah, maybe on a Friday. Sure.
I have tomorrow available. I can't do next week.
It'll be
getting murrayed.
It's a Friday.
It might be a little ways out. I'm streaming tomorrow.
That's
I got my
fine.
normal stream and stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
but,
I don't. That's fine.
We'll figure out all that on the back end. But I wanted to say to everyone in chat, thank you so much for sticking around, and for the people who make this possible. My patrons and my friends and all that. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. The Patron League has been an absolute joy, and these games have been something so cool to be able to be a part of and, be able to foster. So thank you for being a part of it.
I'm just reading up on the chat right now.
Oh, the chat.
I wasn't looking at the chat the whole time.
I didn't read any of it.
I wasn't on any chat.
Oh, the chat was doing exactly what it needed to.
That means I gotta keep this fucking deck together still. Fuck!
It looks like Playing with Power is actually running their Mox Masters tournament right now. So I'm gonna send everybody over there. You guys can keep
Mox
watching.
Master Shuffle.
The Mox Master Shuffle.
Everybody's got a dockside in their lap.
So
Let me
I
go
am
to
gonna
my
send
quick
everybody over
side
there.
lap board.
But lastly, and certainly not least, Alias, thank you so much for
Thanks
donating.
for having me. This was fun.
For donating a little bit of your time to coming out and being part of this goofy thing. What do you think as far as being like thoughts about how different it is than commentating over like standard games or whatever?
Too many triggers. I can only handle 2 players at a time.
That's fair. Well, I appreciate
at
you
least
taking
when I'm
the plunge.
commentating.
Yeah. Doing this is one of my favorite things to do, and I don't get to do it often enough. So thank you so much for joining me, Ellie.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
All right, we are gonna send everybody over to Playing with Power because it's awesome that they're running live games right now. I'm super stoked about that. You guys get to keep watching cEDH, which is even better.
Whoa.
And until I see you all next time, as always, please be safe out there. And more importantly, now more than ever, hug your loved ones, please. Give everybody a big hug. And I will see you at the next live event.